September is World Alzheimer Month, and the local association is running several events to mark the occasion. The Memory Walks are a new concept here, with GADS extremely pleased with the support it's generated.
It's a time for action and to raise awareness. So we decided that apart from having the Awareness Day that we have this year on the 22nd of September, we wanted to have memory walks so that people can actually come down and reflect, on the loved ones, to remember families and friends and to walk together, really.
Well, this is an international campaign, so how in line are Gibraltar's needs with that of the international community when it comes to dementia?
Extremely so. I mean, the theme this year, which is brought out by Alzheimer's Disease International, is actually every 3 seconds. And it's such an important message, and it shows that every 3 seconds somebody in the world is diagnosed with dementia. And we can actually also see that in Gibraltar. We won't say that it's every 3 seconds, but from last year's figures to this year's, we do know that there is an increase of more people being diagnosed with dementia.
And it's certainly something you've been highlighting over the last few years. So with regards to facilities and the care actually afforded here in Gibraltar, are you pleased with how things have progressed of late?
Basically, people are not afraid now to use the word dementia or Alzheimer's, but we haven't done away completely with the stigma attached to it. But people are more conscious as well. People are going to see their GPs earlier, and that is a very important fact, really, that if for any reason you have any doubts, do go to your GP and try to be seen, and maybe that person might be referred for further assessment, and at the end of the day, they might not even have dementia, so it's like a peace of mind.
What would you say is high on the agenda for the association with regards to your campaign?
In order for people to live longer at home, not everybody is going to go to a day centre, not everybody will go into a residential, and it's of great benefit that people stay in their homes for as long as possible. So I think that we will be working very closely to ensure that the right facilities and the right resources are there so that people can live longer in their own homes.
Many have their own personal stories as inspiration.
I had my mum who suffered from dementia. Unfortunately, she passed away last year, and my mother-in-law also. So I'm a great supporter of the association. Yeah.
Just to support the cause and also enjoy a little bit of a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, it'll be a fun time out.
I've got an auntie who's actually now in Ocean Views in one of the centres, and obviously it can happen to anybody of us.
Well, my granny had dementia, and it affected her life in the sense that there were times that she would even forget that she had actually had a drink or something to eat, or she would often go to the shop many times to buy the same item. But most importantly, there were times that she actually she fell and she hurt herself, and eventually it meant that she could no longer live on her own.
An opportunity for reflection and remembrance, with those involved sharing their experiences of what it's like to live with a condition. The focus is on walking together, highlighting that no one should face dementia alone. Wearing purple, the group will be walking round the rock every Wednesday throughout the month.